So I haven't done a vlog for a while, proper one. It's 27th of February 2019. I've literally just come in from a walk. Look, a real mess and I don't care. We went on the Peninsula walk, which is parallel with Loch Goyle, and we walked for, I don't know what the distance was, but we walked for 5 hours, and it was beautiful, but my feet are dead now. So, but it's my day off today, and I thought let's do something nice. It's been a lovely day, so we had a nice walk with doggies. So on Wednesday today, on Sunday, Kirsty from VanQuest was coming to see me, but she got to the Rest and Be Thankful and just couldn't come any further because the mountain pass that goes from there to here is pretty high. But to be fair, I don't notice it anymore because I live here, so I don't realise how bad it is for other people. I think when you get used to something, you don't see it from other people's eyes, so it's easy to think that's something's easy, isn't it? So it's a shame she couldn't come because I was looking forward to meeting her. I was going to show her where I worked and show her around, and even get her a job if she wanted one, because there's always plenty of work here. But if you're going to work here, obviously you're going to live here, and if you live here, to come from work, if you want to go to the nearest town, you've got to do the mountain pass. There's no getting out of it. It's the only way in and out of the village, so you're either heading out of here and heading towards Stracher or Arrochar, and on those roads you've got Ellinsborough, Dunoon, Inverary. So there's a few ways you can go from here, but all of them, in order to get out of here, you've got to go through the single track, through the glen and up through the mountains. So I can understand some people just don't like it, but it's also a selling point of the village. People come from all over the world to come here because it's so beautiful, but it's not for everybody. So I've been here since my birthday, which was 10th of September, and it is now 5 months. Gosh, in fact, next week, 6 months. Oh my gosh, since I came here. So I've actually stayed in the same job for 6 months, and I enjoy it. I've got great people to work with, and I love my job. So, and the location's stunning. It really is. I just need to get my car MOT'd. I'm desperate to get it done so I can go on trips. This house is private rent, and the rent is £600 a month. That includes council tax, and we've now got our own electric provider, but I don't know what's going to happen because it is a 6-month lease, or so it's supposed to be 6-month lease, but my job is permanent. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I just don't know. The way that my life goes anyway, 6 months, usually lots of things happen in 6 months. When you're on an adventure, generally there's always something going on all the time, so it's really hard to plan your life because life takes you where it takes you. I mean, 6 months ago I was happy in Auburn in a flat share, and I had a great job and I really enjoyed it, and suddenly from nowhere I get a call from an agency who found my CV, and they basically said there's a job here with your name on it, and brought me over here. So for that reason I came, and then my life just changed around, and then I was here a couple of months, and then I got the doggies back and got this house, so I could literally be anywhere in the next 6 months and doing anything. So I just don't know, but I'd say that I'm generally in a good place, quite happy, and met some nice people. A lot of people have come and gone from the job, but it is isolated here as well, and it's not for everyone. You know, you get people come and then they go, I didn't realise it was going to be this bleak, especially young people, because a lot of them like to have entertainment around them, and even though you've got it here, it's the same every day, it's the same people, and young people tend to like to go to different places and meet different people, and I would not recommend living here to anybody without a car as well. I think you need a car or some access to transport, because I think you get 3 buses a day, 4 buses, but the way that the timetable is, for example, if you go to Dunoon, when you get there, the next bus is like 3-4 hours before you can come back, so you're only going to go there if you've planned your shopping and a meal or something, or a walk. Otherwise 4 hours is a long time to be hanging around waiting for a bus to come home, so car's better. But in a car, to go to Dunoon, it's 50 minutes each way, so it's still nearly 2 hours of travelling to go to the supermarket. And the pass from here down to the rest, there's constant accidents as well. I was going to join the fire service. If I thought I could stay here permanent, I was going to join it, but then I've been put off because they get called out every week, pretty much every week, because somebody's come off the road or has crashed, and it's because people underestimate what the roads are like, and they drive like it's a normal road, and it's not, and you've got so many blind spots and sharp corners that people are not aware of until you're on top of them. So the dangerous roads, you've got to drive dead slow, and people don't, and so there's lots of accidents, and that's scary, because I'm a good driver, but other people scare me because they just come at you like 50-60 miles an hour on a country road with blind spots and single track. And we have what you call passing places, where the road will just widen off a little bit so a car can go into it to let somebody past, but people generally drive past them when they see a car coming and go straight for the other car, and so there's no common sense on the road. There's a lot of aggression from some drivers as well, which is not nice. But other than that, when you're here, it's just amazing. I mean, I came September and it's February, so I've had all winter here, so it's been quiet, but I think it's going to start getting busy, and when it gets busy, I think the entire village will be heaving, because you get all your holiday makers coming then, so it's going to go from one extreme to another, and all the walks that we've been on with doggies are going to end up being like expeditions with everybody else, which I don't like. I like people not being about, so I'm going to have to get used to lots of people. And the hotel that I work in, it's been very quiet apart from Christmas, school holidays. Some weekends are quite busy-ish, but not too bad. But I haven't been there when it's been heaving, and the next one is April, the spring holiday, and apparently it is absolutely heaving then. So I haven't been there when it's that busy. But I'm looking forward to it, because I like the people that come there, and the day goes fast when you've got a lot to do, and you're constantly going round and round doing the same things all the time. So we'll see how it goes anyway, but generally things are good. I work as a day porter. I'm the only one who does that job, and that job was made when they opened the new hotel, and there's 2 night porters who were doing 4 4 night on, 4 night off between them. So there's 3 porters altogether. I'm the only one on during the day, and I'll do 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I don't know what's going to happen in the holidays. They might say, can you work longer hours or more days? I don't even know, but at the moment I'd say it's about the right amount of hours, but it'd be good if I didn't have to pay for accommodation. You know, there's some jobs where, on holiday parks, where you don't pay for the accommodation, and then it makes it really worth your while, because you feel like it's not a minimum wage job, it's got a bonus to it. And so that's the only thing about here. But look, the place that I live in is just so stunning that you think to yourself, people pay good money to come here for holidays, so I live on my holiday. And I don't spend a lot of money here as well, because I don't need nothing. I can go for a walk for free. I'm thinking of getting a canoe, one of them inflatable ones, but I need to check them out to make sure they're safe on the sea. And once I've got that, that's a free activity to do. So that's all you really need, isn't it? I don't need to go out drinking, and I don't need loads of clothes and things like that. So yeah, 5 months living in a beautiful place and having fun and lots of laughs every day at work, because it just makes me laugh there. And I've met lots and lots of people, and I get on with everybody. So yep, I'm going to put this one on now. I'm going to go and get my coffee, because I've come back from that walk, and suddenly I feel really tired, because it's 5 hours of walking. So anyway, I'll see you later.